Federal investigators say the two pairs of brothers were working together to send money and help a known terrorist leader. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ellie Merritt.
And I'm Dwayne Pullman. They allegedly raised that money for more than 7 years. The indictment alleges Yahya Farouk Mohammed, Ibrahim Zubair Mohammed, Asif Ahmed Salim, and Sultan Room Salim supported Anwar al-Awlaki. That's the man linked to planning attacks that targeted Americans. Awlaki was killed in Yemen in 2011.
And we have team coverage for you to details on these men involved in the current plot. But let's begin with you, Ted Hart, with this indictment live at Ohio State. And these guys spent some time there.
Yeah, two of the defendants are former Ohio State University students. A third was actually in Columbus today. The indictment is pretty detailed. It has a lot of emails between the defendants in which they spell out their plans. And prosecutors say their intent was clear: to support violence and support terrorism.
Anwar al-Awlaki was a senior recruiter for al-Qaeda. He was killed in a drone strike in September of 2011. Today's federal indictment lays out a wealth of evidence linking 4 defendants to al-Awlaki.
What we have in this indictment is people who actually provided the money, tens of thousands of dollars.
Steve Dettelbach, U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Ohio, says one of the defendants traveled to Yemen and hand-delivered $22,000 to one of al-Awlaki's associates.
And this was done at a time that was just before some of the really most violent and troubling international terrorism acts were committed, including the attempt to bomb a plane on Christmas Day of 2009 that was attempting to land in Detroit.
Emails in the indictment detail how the defendants opened numerous credit cards, got a letter in the mail saying they've doubled your credit limit. Looks like your credit is good so far. Prosecutors say the defendants withdrew funds off the cards with no intention of repaying them. The defendants were allegedly responding to al-Awlaki's recruiting efforts that included a list of things individuals could do to support violent jihad.
One of them was stealing money, injuring the banking system, and providing that money for terrorism. And that was one of the things that the indictment alleges that these 4 defendants were doing.
And Dettelbach confirms that 2 of the defendants are in custody tonight. Asked about the other 2, he would only say that none of the suspects are believed to still be at large in the United States. And with more on these defendants and their ties to Ohio, we go to NBC4 reporter Beth Del Ponte.
Good evening, Ted. That's right. One of the 4 indicted actually arrested here in the Westerville area this morning by Cincinnati FBI agents. We are talking about 40-year-old Sultan Salim. He moved to Columbus in 2012, and we are just learning from the Ohio State University. He actually attended OSU, got a chemical engineering degree, graduated in 1998, and 2 of the 4 indicted also attended OSU, so strong ties to Columbus. Earlier today, I caught up with a woman here at this Northeast Side apartment complex on Vista View Boulevard. She acknowledged she is the wife of Sultan Salim, the man arrested in Westerville this morning and accused of being part of an operation sending thousands of dollars to a known terrorist in support of al-Qaeda. Sultan Salim is your husband, though, ma'am? Yes. Okay. And you're doing okay? Yes, I am. Have you heard from him? No. Can I just ask you how he's doing? No. I spoke with residents of this complex. Several of them were surprised to learn why our news crews were there. They didn't know anything about the 4 men with alleged terrorist connections. 2 of the other 4 indicted attended the Ohio State University. One of those, 35-year-old Asif Salim, is actually Sultan Salim's brother. According to OSU, Asif graduated from the university in 2005 with a bachelor's degree in geography. The third indicted, 37-year-old Farouk Mohammed, also attended OSU. He did some graduate studies in electrical engineering between 2002 and 2004, but did not graduate from OSU. He got married and became a U.S. citizen in 2008. That 4th suspect, remember there are 4 total indicted. That 4th suspect is the brother of Farouk, 36-year-old Ibrahim Mohammed. He was arrested in Texas. He had gone to the University of Illinois. He moved to Toledo in 2006, got married, became a U.S. citizen. Certainly a lot of information continuing to come out on this developing story. We'll keep you up to date. For now, we're live in Westerville. Beth Del Ponte, NBC4.
Beth, thank you. And this is